Well, first tonight, don't bury your head in the sand because you're frightened of getting old. A plea to our ageing population to plan suitable accommodation for their futures. Leicestershire County Council, who, as I've said, are spending about 40% of their budget on adult social care, are becoming increasingly worried that people are getting stuck in hospital beds or sometimes in unsuitable care homes because they haven't thought ahead to old age. Well, now it's promoting independent living complexes that have carers and meals all on site. Our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
You're never too old to enjoy yourself. Welcome to Oak Court in Blaby. This is what's known as supported living. The residents have their own flats, but as and when they need more care, it's available round the clock. Malcolm moved here after his wife became too ill to look after him.
I call it like a family here. It's like being at home. I think it's very important, to have a plan or to come here for me. If ever I need help, we've got the lifelines here. They're not shy of me because of my blindness, and they're all ready to help me.
And this is shaking up the way support's being offered because it's keeping people out of more expensive care homes.
It's independent living, so they've got the privacy, stay in their own flat if they want to, but there is the social activities going on around.
Sounds like being a student.
Yeah, very much so, yeah.
Noisy parties late at night?
Sometimes.
We're at my flat.
Oh, let's have a look, come on. It's almost 3 years since Wendy moved here from Narborough. There are 50 flats like this. Residents pay for their care and rent and a service charge. That's unless they qualify for housing benefit.
It does make a lot of difference because I was lonely where I was before. Because in the cul-de-sac, and there was nobody coming round. So I got a lot of friends there. Now, all right, not stressed now.
Leicestershire County Council believes supported living's increasingly important as an ageing population pushes its adult social care bill to over £200 million this year. And it's encouraging us all to think ahead and discuss the options with our families.
We know that the people who've got support like this live longer and happier. If you don't plan ahead and you've got a crisis situation, what we don't want is them to stay in hospital.
Are people burying their head in the sand?
I think they are burying their head in the sand, unfortunately. But I think people are frightened of thinking about getting older and not looking to the future.
And a cheeky question, can I ask how old you are?
I'm 77. That's what I said when I had my front door done. I got it made so that it was wider, and if I needed a wheelchair. When I had my bathroom done, I had a walk-in shower that was big enough to have a chair in there if I needed it. My boys laughed at me, but if you're in hospital and you need that, you can't get workers to come in the next day.
Patricia never thought she'd need to worry about her future. That all changed when her daughter passed away.
You don't think you're going to get old, do you? I mean, I never thought I'd be looking after, because I used to look after people. I used to work in a nursing home, so I never planned. If my daughter had still been alive, I'd be living with her. I never thought I'd live this old, and I'm carrying on.
And having fun?
And having fun, yeah.
Having fun, keeping active, and living life to the full.
And why should you not say? Well, Jeremy's here in the studio. So a bit of a plea then to talk about getting old. But why is the council so worried about this?
Well, in a nutshell, because more of us are getting older and living longer these days. Across the East Midlands, almost 1 in 5 people now are over 65. Now, that is having a huge impact in Leicestershire because the council there is, as you've said, spending 40% of its annual budget on adult social care. So a real financial incentive to keep people living independently. But this is also very much about quality of life as well, they say. That's
so important, isn't it? And I guess the big push, the message is really just don't leave it until it's too late.
Yeah, and they say, look, think really hard about what kind of accommodation you'll need, look at the options, look at what you can afford, talk to your family about it. They also say setting up a power of attorney can make things a lot easier as well.